right, Shalom, Shalom. This is Arakar Rubin coming out of Lions Den of Yasharal account. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha, Rakar, Kadash Ma'amath. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Also to my elders as well down here in the Lions Den of Yasharal account, here at one. Salutations to all the Akim around the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth and sincerity. Today I have a lesson, Lord, when it's edifying to the hopefully elect out there, and also the men, women, and children that believe in sincerity as well. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight into it, man. And as you can see here, I have an article from the Christian Post, and it reads: "End times being fulfilled. Federal Reserve major banks launch digital dollar." All right, and I'm just gonna read a couple pieces from here, bounce around a little bit. All right. Yeah, my computer a little sketchy too right now. I don't know what's going on with that. It says it is a new digital dollar project from the Federal Reserve and several of the world's biggest banks. Another leap forward in Bible prophecy, question mark. It says the Federal Reserve of New York, along with the major leaders such as Bank of America and HSBC, have launched a pilot program for a digital dollar that will test the use of such tokens in the U.S. banking system. Under the project dubbed the Regulated Liability Network U.S. pilot, the Fed's New York Innovation Center will explore I just said this word earlier, the feasibility, if I said it correct this time, of an inter, god damn boy, interoperable network of digital central bank liabilities and commercial bank digital money using distributed ledger technology. All right. Utilizing the fundamentals of cryptocurrency known as blockchain, the pilot project will experiment with wholesale digital asset transactions and settlements and involve Citi, Bank of America, BNY, Mellon, HSBC, and payment specialists MasterCard and Swift, according to the Fed. The blockchain technology for the project being provided by Settle with digital asset powered by Amazon Web Services. All right. So even with that, it's powered by Amazon Web Services. Amazon does have that tap to go pay or facial recognition, where you can pay just by paying with your face, or you can use your hand and scan your hand. All right. But what's this point up here? 1 second, Babakasha. All right. So yeah, man, this is basically this is the step that the next step to the might be, All right, Biden said, hey, in December we're going digital, all right. So hey, we got a couple of weeks until that comes. We're gonna see what that holds. Hey, but hey, the men of the Lord, hey, we're gonna stand firm, we're gonna stand boldly in those times, man. You know why? Because hey, we have the spirit of the Lord. Yahweh Ratazar, hey, we're a part of that number. I'm a part of that number, man. You know, that way, why? Because when that time comes, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, hey, he's gonna keep us from that outward temptation. Why? Because we're doing the things that are pleasing to him, man. You know. All right. So you see your Bank of America, your Citibank, BNY Mellon, HSBC, hey, your different bank, MasterCard coming over to it. Man, I was reading about MasterCard was they was been thinking about it when FEMA went and bought those 50,000 RFI I'm not those chips from Sweden, man. I'm not even quite sure if I can say that, but hey, they have they was interested then, MasterCard, also Amazon, Walmart, and a lot of hospitals too as well, man. Why? Because they want that information placed inside of you. It'll be easy accessible, easy to track you, easy to keep up with all the transactions which they want to do. All right, anything that you purchase, they want a part of it, man. They want to tax everything. They're greedy, man. They are those grape gatherers that's not gonna leave any grapes behind, man. That's why the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai got to keep a cluster of grapes to himself. All right, and Yahweh Ratazah, we being representation of those cluster of grapes, being the elect. All right. One second, Bubakasha. Damn, computer movements and all slow. All right, yeah, we getting to the point right here. Not that. All right, here we go. It says after a deal to sell FTX to Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange, fell apart. FTX faced a liquidity crisis as customers fled to exchange, prompting CEO Sam. Okay, hold on. All right, here we go. Right here. It says the Bible does not. It said the Bible does tell us in Revelation chapter 13 that there will come a time where a global economic system is digitalized, that all those who participate in a global economy will need to do so with what we would call a prefix, meaning a number that is the head of an account. Hibbs told the Christian Post that number, the Bible is very clear about. That number says that your account will be preempted by the number of 666, that famous number that people always wonder about and make mention. That is Satan's number. All right, so hey man, they blatantly putting it out in front of you, man. They about to push this system, all right. They about to push the system, and what come with the system, that CHIP, all right, it's coming, man. You know, as we always say, it's a company in Wisconsin that makes it mandatory for all their employees to get that chip. You know, how they get paid is through it. You know, through that through that device. How they clock in through that device in their hand, tap it in, tap on, tap off. You know, clock in, clock out. You know, go to the break room, grab a snack. They use their damn hand. You know, hey man. So these are times that we're coming in. But if you receive that mark, man, hey, you're gonna be destroyed. All right. That's the mark that we don't want. The one that's talked about in Revelation chapter 13. Because when you go in that word mark, it goes back to the Greek, which means karagma, which means cut or incision, man. You know. All right. Hey, and you don't supposed to make any cuttings in your body, your carvings in your body, man. You know. So hey, that's the mark that we don't want. We want that mark that's talked about in Ezekiel chapter 9, man. That is exempt from judgment. That's the Wah. All right. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. It says, and he caused us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, or in their foreheads. All right. So hey, as you can see, they cause of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter your status, doesn't no matter how big you are, it doesn't matter how famous you are. Hey, they're gonna that's gonna be the new monetary system, man. Hey, if you want to buy or sell, all right, that's gonna be followed up with the next verse. Hey, you're gonna have to receive that mark, man, that mark of Esau. All right, that mark of the mark of the that might be. So you know, hey, and if you receive it, man, you're gonna be destroyed. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. All right, you know, hey, you worrying about the things, what you're gonna eat or what you're gonna drink. Hey, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah told us not to worry about those things, man. Oh, I got kids that feed and this, that, and the third. Hey, yeah, shit, you keep on, they gonna be feeding off of your ass. Why? Because the Lord will destroy your ass, man, for not having faith in them, and they gonna be eating off your ass, man. You know, so that's why you gotta have faith in the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah within these times, man. Why? Because He's our ultimate provider. He's going to provide a way for us in these times, you know. So that's why we got to put on the whole armor of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, within these times. Why? So when the devil come down with that great wrath that's talked about in Revelation chapter 12, verse 12, all right, hey, shit, we'll be ready, man. You know, we won't have nothing to worry about, all right? You know, when this system crash, when this economy crash, all right? Hey, shit, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is going to have our mind anchored. Why? Because like it says in Isaiah 33 and 6, knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of that time. And strength and salvation is going to be the stability of that time. What's anchoring us down, holding us in place, not having us waver to and fro, man. You know, like scripture says in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 10, all right? Wisdom delivered from pain those that attended upon her, man. roughly paraphrasing. So, hey, man, same thing with the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh in these times, all right? So, the times of Sodom and Gomorrah, when the rain fire, hey, he delivered the righteous man out of that fire, out of the five cities, by the way of that knowledge and wisdom, man, you know? So, hey, that's how it's going to be in these times, man. Hey, by knowledge and wisdom of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh, that's how we're going to be guided out of this destruction, man. You know, just like it says, like Scripture tells us not to take this mark. You know, all right. Why? Because if we do, we're going to be destroyed. I'm going to grab that as well in a second. All right. This is verse 17 of Revelation 13. All right. So matter of fact, it says, yeah, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. So to expound on that forehead part a little bit, you got Elon Musk with the Neuralink. All right. You also have Apple that just came out too, where shit you can send goddamn signals directly from your brain directly to your phone, your iPhone, man. You know, so what type of sci-fi Edomite shit is that? You know. So, hey, as everybody know, hey, even with your phone, you have that NFC technology, near field communication, where you can tap and pay and go with that too. Where a lot of boneheads think that's the might be, but it's not. All right, that's how you know that might be is going to be placed inside of your hand. You know, not placed in the palm of your hand, but inside. You know. But hey, we know that those cell phones have that near field communication, man. So what more if you can send a message from your brain to your phone? Shit, what more? Hey, shit, I want to pay for this. You know, just by thinking about it, or whatever the fuck the case may be with the wicked technology, man. All right. So verse 17 it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you won't be able to make any transactions, man, unless you have that mark, man. You know, if you don't have that mark, you won't be able to do anything. You're gonna be xed out of the economy. You're gonna be xed out of the out of their system, per se. You know, all right, which is a good thing. But hey, man, they're gonna be looking at it like, hey, it's a bad thing. Why? Because you're outcast. You don't fit in, and that's what you want to do, man. You don't want to fit in with these heathens, man. Hey, shit, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh called us to be holy, set apart, man. A special, peculiar people, man. All right, so when these times come, hey, we need to put the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh first, man. Why? Because He's gonna protect us in those times of trouble. All right, which just brings me to my next lesson that I got from the elder Harold Warren down here at this camp, man. Hey, you won't be able to say no to nothing, man. You gotta have the Spirit of the Lord on you in order to reject these devices of the devil that's coming, man. You just not gonna outright say, "Well, no, I'm not gonna take that shit." No, you gotta have the Spirit of the Lord over you, man. You know, because if you do shit, your ass gonna be destroyed. And this is Revelation chapter 14. And I'm gonna start at verse 8. It says, "And there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen, Babylon is fallen, that great city, Babylon, so like that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication." All right, which they trying to push this shit all around the four corners, man, with like demonocracy. All right. You see, they said different banks. All right, different banks all around the world are gonna try this shit. So hey, man, this is what they're coming to. You know. Me it's like it said, because she made all the nations drink of her wine. All right, the wine of the wrath of her fornications. All right, so yeah, it spread all this wickedness around. So therefore, hey, shit, man, hey, that's why you see it everywhere, man. Sweden, all right, completely cashless. All right, they pay with the tap and go with the might be. All right, which is coming to America, man. It says, verse 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in their forehead or in his hand. All right. So if you get that mark, that might be, this is what's going to happen. Verse 10 says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, that righteous anger. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So come, man. Yeah, if you take that mark, man, your ass is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, man. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. by those ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right. So yeah, man, if your ass get chipped, you're gonna get your ass dipped in thermonuclear fire, man. No ifs and buts about it, man. All right. And the presence of the angels and the presence of the Lamb. Yahweh Ratazar, I be a part of that number, man. It's better to see it than to feel it, man. You know. So come, man. With that being said, Lord willing, this video was edifying. And once again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Ma'amath. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Also to my elders as well down here in the Lions Den of Yasharala camp. Shalom, man. Keep pushing. We're almost out of here. Shalom.